All right, guys, let's move over to the Bay Area and the return of another league MVP. Warriors point guard Steph Curry. Curry broke his left hand after only playing 4 games to begin the year. This prompted speculation that the Warriors may shut Curry down for the season, with Klay Thompson already sidelined with his torn ACL, and the departure of Kevin Durant in free agency. But now the Warriors are planning for Curry's return, and the team is hopeful he'll suit up against the Wizards. So, Jay, are you on board with the Warriors putting Curry back on the floor, or would you rather wait for him until next season to bring him back?
For most of the season, I've been of the mindset that this is a lost season. I think we knew this when Steph Curry went down that the Warriors were going to struggle, and they certainly have. They got the worst record in basketball, and it's not particularly close right now. But at this point in the game, if Steph Curry is healthy, if his left hand is completely healed, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the Warriors putting him back in there. I would say though, I wouldn't necessarily call it a minutes restriction, but I would limit his minutes. I would play him somewhere in the range of about 24 to 28 minutes a game. And I would just say, go out there and just like at any time, like more than any time in your career, go out there and have fun. Like jack up shots, get your handles on, dance on people, run the pick and roll with Draymond, maybe get to know Andrew Wiggins a little bit. And I would go on down the line and name more Warriors players, but, there's been so much of them that are just anonymous this year. And they trade? Glenn Robinson, Alec Burks, D'Angelo Russell. We knew he was going to be gone. Willie Cauley-Stein. So, I ain't watched the Warriors game all year, so I couldn't really tell you who's on the team outside of that. But, I just think, and also another reason, and this is way less important, but the Warrior fans at the Oracle the last about 5 years or so, they've been nothing short of fantastic. And they move into the Chase Center. It's a new day. It's a new arena. And what a tough season for those guys out there. And I'm being serious. So, hey, let's give the paying customer something. Put Steph out there. Let him play. Let him go out there and put on a show for the fans. And that's where I'm at. I'm okay with this, but I would limit his minutes. And, hey, they got the worst record in the NBA right now. And they got a lottery pick from the Wolves trade with Andrew Wiggins. I believe that's where it came from. So there's not a whole lot of. I'm not saying, hey, let's not go on a 10-game winning streak and like mess this up. But I guess that would be predicated on the Timberwolves record more than theirs. But winning games isn't going to do you all that much. You're out of the playoffs. This is clearly long term about next season. But hey, Steph, go on in there. Just don't get hurt again.
So let me ask you something, Cody. You ever heard of the saying "kill two birds with one stone"?
Yep.
All right, so think about this now. Roll with me.
I've never done it, but I've heard it. Yes.
Okay. I guess it's a thing. But
you've probably got no skill like Giannis.
Yeah, you just no skill. Steph Curry gets to come back, rehab that hand, do his rehab, and guess what? You don't got to worry about sending them to a G League team because you are one. So look, here's the deal: you know what I'm saying? You kill two birds with one stone, and it's just like that. You hit them off with a couple of hot minutes. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a microwave, not an oven. Bing! You get them in, you get them out. He get 2 texts. He tell the referee he ain't nothing, and you get paid 10 times more than him. He gets mad. He send you out of here, and then you send Draymond in to clean the rest of it up. That's the deal. So I don't see the problem here. And then you don't worry about him getting hurt. Matter of fact, you ask Klay, hey, you good enough to come and spare some minutes too? Because it don't matter this season. We trying to lose. So it ain't like we doing some back-breaking work out here. This ain't game 6 of the NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? So we can get out here, have a good time. Matter of fact, I might just come around and shoot a couple of balls with a cast on my hand just to see if I still got it. Because, that's how I'm getting down. So, look, I look at this, and with all seriousness, why not? You don't lose anything by bringing him back. I don't think he's going to hurt himself again. I think he's smart enough to know what he needs to do, what he can and what he can't do on the court, and how not to re-enter his hand. And look, listen, for as much of a G League team this is, they're still out there trying to evaluate the stars with these other guys to see who they want to keep and who they want to get rid of. Not all of these guys are not going to be on the team. Some of these guys are going to come back because they're cheap. You don't got to break the bank, and some of them are auditioning to be on this team. I kind of equated to Alex Caruso of the Lakers. He was a two-way player for a while. They would keep calling him back 10 days at the end of every season. They called him back. And then finally, LeBron said, hey, I kind of like what Caruso do. You think we could actually sign him to a full deal? And now he's blossoming this year. So this maturation process, it does happen. So all that said, man, he gonna come back, let him get some shots. I don't think you'll be hurting the process too bad by letting him come back this year.
Yeah, it's funny you talk about the Warriors, a little off the subject, but it's just funny how the narratives with it change because the Warriors, as good as they've been the last 5 years or so, they've been the finals every year, and everyone every year, so Warriors again, God, so sick of them. Wish someone else, would do the thing. And then these dudes literally fall off a cliff. But basketball doesn't feel as fun without them, does it? I mean, they were must-see TV, and there's like a little bit of a void. And so, yeah, I'm excited that he's coming back. I think that it's one, they don't really have a choice because we've seen the NBA. If he's healthy, he's going to play. I mean, they just fined the Timberwolves the other day for not playing D'Angelo Russell for some inexplicable reason. But I guess the only guy that gets a pass is Kawhi, which is, I guess he gets grandfathered into the old no load management system. But regardless
that's the definition of neither here nor there.
Not at all. But you're right. But either way, if he's healthy, these fans are still paying to come see the games, right? So you can't just not play him. As much sense as it would make to say, hey, Steph, just don't worry about it this year. Unless he wants to go slam his hand in a car door on the way to the arena or something. I don't. He's going to have to play regardless. But yeah, Drink, you make a very good point because it's hard to evaluate talent when everybody stinks, right? Like you don't know who you really got. And it's also hard in the NBA sometimes because dudes, like someone's got to score type thing. So sometimes if no one's good, then some dude scores a whole bunch, but they ain't really all that good. It's just someone's got to put the ball in the basket type thing. So it's good to get him back. You get Wiggins in the lineup now. You start building a little chemistry with them. They start kind of filling some stuff out. And you're right. They can do whatever they want. They're 12-47. I mean, Jay, a 10-game winning streak, and they'd still be one of the worst teams in the league. So it don't really matter all that much. You get basically just have fun. Every night's a practice. So it's really no big deal. You're not going to be diving for loose balls and going all crazy. But you're right. Some of these guys are going to be on the roster next year because they do have that first round pick. They've got their own pick. They've got some other stuff going on. But you're going to have a team that even if they get these high picks, they're going to have some of these veteran guys in the loop. Otherwise, they're still going to look like this next year. But, hey, Klay Thompson's coming back. These dudes are going to be right back in it. We all know they are. But yeah, I'm happy he's back. I think basketball is a little bit better with Curry in the lineup and in the game. A lot of people like to hate on him for whatever reason, but it's just not as fun without him. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait might have to watch a game now. So see how they're doing.